I'm here to review Kick-Ass. This movie kicked ass. It was a great movie. I loved it. And the greatest thing is that Kick-Ass is just a hero that really has no powers. He's kind of like, if you think about it, he's kind of like Batman. But I mean, all the superheroes are kind of like Batman in this movie. All of them have no powers. And all of them are rich except for Kick-Ass. Now, Kick-Ass is a guy who just wants to be a superhero. That is his whole mission in life. He wants to be a superhero, but all his friends keep on telling him it is impossible, you can't do it. But he eventually buys a suit and tries to become a superhero. Now, you think that a superhero right away would kick ass with a name like Kick-Ass, but he gets his ass kicked. There are three other superheroes besides Kick-Ass. There's Kick-Ass, Hit Girl, Red Mist, and Big Daddy. Now, out of all these superheroes, the one that I tell you that is the funniest and greatest one, you're not going to expect. And that one is Hit Girl. She's an 11 years old girl who she literally kicks ass, and Kick-Ass doesn't. Like, Kick-Ass is, to me, was actually pretty boring. Like, he just was a superhero that got his ass kicked a lot. He didn't do his job that well, and Hit Girl pretty much bails him out a lot through this movie. But what I gotta say is, Hit Girl, for an 11-year-old girl, she is just awesome. Now, everybody's gonna tell you that Big Daddy was awesome because it was played by Nicolas Cage. And we all know that Nicolas Cage is a good actor. He's just put in some shitty movies. But what can I say about Big Daddy? Well, he looks like Batman, and I'm a huge Batman fan, as you can tell from the Joker shirt. But it just was very annoying for me because he looked like Batman, and it just looked like he was pretending to be Batman. And I mean, it's okay for all the other superheroes to pretend to be a superhero, but if you're gonna rip off Batman, at least do it right. It was done horrible. They also mentioned Batman a lot in this film. That was okay. I mean, I was fine with that, but I was annoyed with Big Daddy trying to be Batman. I mean, I liked everything else in this movie, but that little fact just bothered me because I'm a huge Batman fan. What about Red Mist? Was he cool? Yes, he was a pretty cool character. So, he was like, after Hit Girl, he was the second best. If I was to put it in an order, it would be Hit Girl, Red Mist, Kick-Ass, and then Big Daddy, because Big Daddy just annoyed the shit out of me. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's not talk about Big Daddy. Let's talk about Red Mist. Now, who plays Red Mist? Red Mist is played by McLovin from Superbad. And McLovin is always like a funny character in a movie, but in this movie, he is really funny. He has a really nice car. It's like this red car, and it goes perfectly with his name, Red Mist. He is inspired by Kick-Ass, so he tries to also do these things and try to help the city. It is a great character. His father is also a rich man, so you can see where he would become a superhero. Usually, if you're rich, you can become a superhero. Isn't rich at all. He's not poor, but he's not rich. He's in the middle, unlike the other three. That's why his gadgets aren't as cool as the others, and that's why I feel the others are superior and better than him, because he doesn't have the cool gadgets. Now, I said Big Daddy and annoyed the shit out of me, but he is pretty cool with his gadgets, and he's a pretty good sniper. That's like pretty much what he does. He like uses guns and stuff. But Hit Girl, like I said, is definitely the best. Oh my god, for an 11-year-old girl, she destroys people. Not only does she destroy people, but she curses. Before I saw this movie, I was not looking forward to it. I thought it was very stupid at first, actually. But then I was like, you know what? I'll give it a shot because it's a superhero movie, and I love superheroes. I never read a comic for Kick-Ass in my life. So, I mean, if I can like this movie, I think anybody can like this movie. You don't have to read the comics to like this movie. It might make you want to read the comics after, sure, but you should watch this movie even if you haven't read the comics. Go watch this movie instead of sitting home. You should just go watch it right now because it's that great. It's probably one of the greatest movies of this year. The rating for Kick-Ass. Here's the time to rate this movie. Now, you all know it's 1 out of 10. So, I'm going to say that, let's say it would be a 9 out of 10. That's how much I love this movie. But Big Daddy annoyed me so much to the point where I'm going to drop it 0.5 and say that this movie's at 8.5 out of 10. I mean, I guess if there was no Batman, Big Daddy would be fine, but it's just, it looks like he's trying to imitate Batman, and it's done horribly. Now I understand Big Daddy is a completely different character and superhero, but he comes off as a cheesy Batman to me. And I'm sorry, I can't get over that fact. I recommend everybody watch this movie because it is great. It shows how a kid wants to become a superhero. Everybody tells him he can't do it, and he does it. He becomes a superhero. Does he get his ass kicked? Yes. Kick-Ass, oh my god. In the beginning, gets destroyed by people. But actually later on, he actually starts to do his job. He actually starts to kick ass. So go watch the movie. Come back here. Tell me what you think about the movie. Tell me what you think about Big Daddy, Red Mist, Hit Girl, and Kick-Ass. Tell me what you think about these superheroes. I thought they were all cool in their own way. Big Daddy was a little weird for me, I guess because I was a Batman fan. But I mean, maybe that it doesn't affect you at all if you don't like Batman, or you're not a fan of Batman. But I thought everybody else was cool. So go watch this movie. Come back. Tell me in the comments what you think. And then tell me if you liked it or not, whether you liked it or not. Also, don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching my video.